Right there?
Yes.
Okay. And then can you let us know when you see the student you described that came up to you?
Right there. That was him running right there. And then the other students running behind him.
Now this video is, there's no sound, but this is in real time in terms of, you can see that, well, can you describe what you see in terms of the students' movements?
They are running.
Okay.
So that's when I said on the walkie that students are running, and I didn't know what was happening. And then you'll notice that the hallway is clear almost immediately.
Okay.
This is when I go down the 400 hallway.
Didn't you stop it? Who was that, Christine?
That's Ethan.
Okay.
This is me telling the teacher.
Where?
There's a teacher here. I'm checking doors up at the top of the screen, and then a teacher came out, and then a student joined them. And then this is me coming. Bless you. Started smelling the. This is me telling when I smell cap gun and walking towards where I heard the shots.
Okay.
So right there is where I noticed Ethan, because I stepped aside and said I have eyes on the shooter.
And at that point, had you observed Tate?
I could see Tate on the ground. Yes.
Okay, we can't see him in this picture though. Okay.
No. See me move the garbage can.
Is that Tate lying on the ground, Christine?
That's Tate on the ground, yes.
And who are you looking at right then, down
Ethan.
that hallway?
I'm looking at Ethan. And I'm talking to Tate at that point.
And who do we see?
Ethan's walking up to us.
Now, from the time that you observed him, was he always walking at that pace, or was he ever running?
He was always walking.
Okay.
And that's when I walked with him to talk to him. He wouldn't respond. And this is when I discovered it was Tate.
If you could stop that for a second. Who are those people?
Those are the officers that, I don't know which ones, but, and then looks like Ken Weaver. I think it's Ken Weaver there.
And is this after Tate was already taken away? This video, or is this?
No, Tate was still there. I got up from Tate because they couldn't figure out who the student was, and I needed to tell them what his name was. So then I ran down to tell him his name.
So
and then I ran
hold
back.
on one sec. Is it at the top of the screen right there?
Yes.
What is that?
That's
right up there.
That is Ethan being arrested.
Okay.
So I went down to give them his name, and then I went right back to Tate. I think he was asking me more questions, and I said, I've got to get back.
Nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
Cross?
No cross, Your Honor.
Can she be excused, Your Honor?
Yeah, you may step down.
Would be a question?
Sure. Could you turn on the audio, please? Actually, you might consider both things good news. We are making incredible strides. We're going quickly, we're being efficient, but we're sort of out of the witnesses for today. We're in good shape. We will definitely be finished by next week. You will definitely be finished by next week. That's the good part. I think someone here has a vacation, I don't recall who. But we're making good progress. In fact, some of the witnesses have been deleted from witness lists. But we're sort of out of witnesses for today. So I'm going to have you come back on Monday morning, and we're going to start at 9 o'clock. All right? I hope you think this is good news, because it's Friday and stuff like that. But I need to tell you that during the trial, you should not read, listen to, or watch any news reports about the case. Under the law, the evidence you consider to decide the case must meet certain standards. For example, witnesses must swear to tell the truth, and the lawyers must be able to cross-examine them. Because news reports do not have to meet these standards, they could give you incorrect or misleading information that might unfairly favor one side. So to be fair to both sides, you must follow this instruction. Please do not go on social media. Please do not post. Do not do research. Don't discuss the case with anyone, even each other. All right? So I know it's going to be tempting this weekend, but it's supposed to be decent weather. So let's keep the TV off and news. If you're not reading the news, it maintains your blood pressure too, I've noticed. So that's a good sign. I'm going to order all of you to remain healthy this weekend. All right? Any questions about the schedule? So we'll go all day Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You could have the case by then. All right, we're making good progress. So be ready for some heavy lifting on Monday. Anybody, any questions? Please, we've come this far. We need your help. Don't talk about the case. Enjoy your weekend. Well, the bad news, to me, the bad news is that we can't go any further today, but it's also the good news because we made such good progress that, we sort of ran out of witnesses. So people have to be scheduled to come here, so it's a big, we're moving a lot of people around, right? So, yeah. Good? Yeah, good. Oh, and place your lunch order before you leave, all right? All right, thank you very much.
All rise for the jury.
Okay. Anybody, anything? 9 o'clock on Monday. It's apparent to me that there's at least one person in the courtroom who is ill, and it's disturbing to me that that person would risk the health of everybody else here. I know everybody here needs to remain healthy. I know that I'm taking my vitamins and getting my sleep.